Hey everybody. So I've had a Facebook follower request to run through my workout schedule for a week. So I'm going to take everybody through it. I've already done my workout for today, so I am just going to mostly talk you through it, show you the basic movements that I'm doing. I'm not going to lift any actual weight though, because I have put in my work for today. So yeah, we'll just take it from there. Start off my workout Monday. I start off my workout 6 minutes on the elliptical. After the elliptical, which is no more than 6 minutes, you're just doing a warm-up to get your heart brought up to speed a little bit. We're straight into chest, abs, forearms, and glutes. That's my Monday workout. And right into the chest fly. Now I do a little bit of my own variation on this. I take it straight forward, hold it there, pull it in, and go back slowly with it pulled in. Now that puts way more pressure on your chest having it pulled in because you're losing a lot of your leverage. So that is a great workout. I do this whole workout nice and slow. Make sure that I keep lots of tension in my chest. Great chest workout. All right, next up is abs. I do 30 sit-ups. I do these very slowly though. Make sure I keep lots of tension. Just like that. All right, next we're on to wrist curls. So I do 3 sets of 10 on each arm. Just the wrist. Works up the forearms. Okay, next we're into glutes. Now, a lot of people will save glutes and do those on their leg day. I like to think of glutes as more of a core exercise than a leg exercise, so I put it in with my core. So your core is basically your abs, back muscles, and your glutes. Everything that has to do with your movement at the hip, that's your core muscles. I don't think that treating glutes as a leg exercise specifically does them enough justice. I think you need glutes a lot more than you think you do, so I do them a lot more than a lot of people do. So yeah, next I'm on to hip thrusts in the glutes. Basically, so yeah, great glute exercise. All right, next we're back to chest. Bench press. I do my bench presses on the Smith machine because of an injury that I had to my elbow. I actually shattered my elbow 15 years ago or so. I've actually done a video on that. I will put a link somewhere up here so you can watch the video and see what I've actually got to deal with the injury to my elbow. But I do my bench presses on the Smith machine because I do have some stability issues because of that injury. So I do 3 sets of 10. Bench press for the chest. Now you want to make sure that you're kind of arched your back and you've got some space between the board and your back, and shoulders kind of pulled together, and that puts everything, drives it right into your chest right there. And the reason bench press is the best chest exercise, the one that most people do the most, it's a great exercise for your chest. I do this one with the bench at a slight incline to kind of position the force evenly across most of my chest. All right, now we're back to abs. High pulley crunches, 3 sets of 10. Try to do your exercises nice and slow. Slow movement keeps tension on your muscles and doesn't allow you to use momentum to do the work for you. So if you can keep your movements nice and slow, you keep the tension in your muscles. Try to do dead stops at each end. That way you're not using momentum. Now we're back to forearms. Reversed wrist curls. People don't really work their forearms enough. It's actually pretty important. It helps with every other lift that you do. Reverse curls. All right, next up is glute kickbacks. Hook up to an ankle strap, straight back. Great glute exercise. Okay, now we're back to chest. High to low crossover flies. And you want to make sure that you cross over at the bottom. Good if you hold it there for a bit too. Great chest exercise. Okay, now we're back to abs. High pulley twist crunches. All right, next up we're on forearms again. Grip squeezes. Very important to work on your grip strength. Helps with everything else you do. Then we finish up our lifting segment on Monday with low to high cable flies. Now these ones, you start down here and you bring them up. You don't cross these ones over, you just bring them together. Just like that. That's it for the lifting segment of the Monday. Next up, what you want to do is you want to get yourself on that elliptical again, right there. You want to stay on that puppy as long as you can at a hard run. Your body is primed for calorie burning and fat burning at this moment with all the chemicals that are going through it. Get on the elliptical, hit it as hard as you can for as long as you can. Right now I'm doing 13 minutes, always looking to make that better though. That's it for Monday. All right, we've done our Monday. We're starting our Tuesday in the same spot we ended the Monday, elliptical for 6 minutes. All right, Tuesday's back, triceps, shoulders, and biceps. We start off with machine rows. Just like that. Feels weird doing it with this low weight just to show you guys. I usually do a lot more, but like I said, I've already done my workout for the night. So let's get on to the next one. Then we're under triceps. High pulley downward tricep extension. It's just like this. Switch it up, do the other arm. There we go. Next up is biceps, getting into some hammer curls. Obviously they call it that because it's the same movement as swinging a hammer. Next we're on to shoulders. Machine upright isolateral shoulder press. Then we're back to the back, wide bar lat pull downs. Then we're at triceps again, tricep push downs. And back to shoulders, lateral raises. Now biceps again, low pulley curls. Then we're at the back again. Next up is shrugs. Now you can do these with dumbbells, which is how I used to do them, just by holding a dumbbell and shrugging, basically. I've gotten to the point where I'm using too much weight now to use dumbbells, and I actually use the standing calf raise machine. And I use these towels because it tears up my skin with the amount of weight that I'm pulling, but I basically just get in here, lift up, and do my shrugs this way. Start with barbells if you're not ready for the kind of weight that you can't do with barbells. It'll work better for you in the beginning. Okay, triceps again. Tricep overhead extension. Just like that. Let's switch the other arm so you can get a better view. There you go. All right, back to shoulders again. We're going to do the high pulley face pull. So what you want to do with this one is put the pulley up as high as you can, and you want to pull at this, but pull it above your head. That brings it into your shoulders instead of into your back. Hits the back of your shoulders, and yeah, great exercise for that. All right, biceps again. We're on to crucifixion curls. You can guess why they're called that. All right, finishing up the back, isolateral machine rows. Now for the last shoulder exercise, 3-way lateral raises. It's a great shoulder exercise. All right, here we are, end of our Tuesday. We're gonna hit the elliptical hard as we can again. At 13 minutes, like I said, you get on there, hit it, get some calories burned, get some fat burned, and yeah, that's the end of the Tuesday. Now let's get into the Wednesday. It's leg day. Guess where you start? Right here on the elliptical for 6 minutes. All right, everybody's favorite workout day, leg day. That's a lie. Almost everybody hates leg day, but leg day is important. Don't skip it. It does so much good for you, for the rest of your body. Legs, if you don't work them out, you're missing out on so much throughout your whole body. Leg day will help everything. Make sure you get to it. Start off leg day with squats. I use this safety squat bar. I find it works really well for me. Yeah. Get her up in the air and squat. That right there, squatting, most important exercise you can do by far. Helps everything else. Make sure you hit it. Next up, because I feel like I just haven't tortured myself enough by doing squats, I do another version of squats. I do hack squats, but I hit them in such a way where my legs are high and I'm hitting my hamstrings instead of my quads. Regular squats, hit your quads really hard. The way I'm doing it with my legs up high on the platform, I'm going to be hitting my hamstrings, so the bottom muscles on the top of your leg. So there we go. Now it's time to hit the calves with some calf raises. Obviously, I'd have a lot more weight on here. So now I've done a bunch of squats. I've hit the calves a little bit, but mostly I've done big volume, big weight exercises so far, and I'm gonna do another one right here. I'm gonna get all the super hard stuff out of the way, so I'm on a downhill, kind of going downhill the whole way, because it's gonna get harder and harder to do things as leg day goes on. So I'm getting the big stuff out of the way first. Next, we're doing leg press. All right, now we've got the the biggest, hardest volume weight exercises out of the way. We're kind of going down the downhill stretch here. Doesn't mean it gets easier though, because by this point, you're feeling it. You're feeling it. Now we're gonna do some leg curls. Working the hamstrings. Now we're back to the quads again, doing some leg extensions. feels weird with this little amount of weight on it. All right, now we're gonna go back to this machine that we used for the shrugs yesterday, and we're gonna use them for their intended purpose. We're gonna do standing calf raises. All right, we've made it to the end of leg day, almost. Last leg exercise, standing leg curl. All right, so that's the end of leg day, except for one thing. We got a machine waiting for us. The elliptical again, 13 minutes, hard as you can go. At least that's what I'm at. You're not gonna get there right away, but eventually you will get there. 13 minutes, hard as I can go. My legs are already like jello, but I'm gonna push through. I wanna get those last calories, that last fat burned. And then that's the end of leg day. I get to hobble home and hop in the hot tub hopefully, and yeah, that's it for leg day. Once a week, but you gotta push hard with it. So now, we're going into Thursday. Thursday is my rest day. But I don't rest. At least I try not to. I come to the gym and I do what's called active recovery. Now what that means is I come here and I don't lift. I don't push my muscles, I don't tear them up. I give them time to recover, but I'm gonna do some cardio. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get 6 minutes on the elliptical. I'm just so used to starting there, that's what I do. Once I'm off that, I'm onto the stair climber. And I'm gonna hit that thing for 10 minutes. I'm gonna do about 43 stories. That thing's a killer. I get that over with as soon as I can. Get those 43 stories out, those 10 minutes. I get off that, I get on the arm bike. I call it an arm bike because you push with your arms as well as pedal with your feet. And I hit that for 15 minutes. I get off that, I get back on the elliptical for 13 minutes, and I finish up the same way I finish up every day. And yeah, so I'm looking at I believe it's a 44-minute workout, and I burn a bunch of calories. Don't push any weight that day, just burning some calories, active recovery. Now, so that takes us up to Thursday. Now I got Friday and Saturday. I actually just redo what I did on Monday and Tuesday. So I get a full body workout in 2 days, do my leg day, my rest day with active recovery, come back, do a full body workout in 2 days. So Friday and Saturday, exactly the same as Monday and Tuesday. Then get into Sunday, that is my second rest day for the week. So once again, I try to come here and do some active recovery. Perfect world, I'm here every day, at least doing some active recovery on my rest days. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. If I have a week where I'm feeling a particular amount of pain, or I don't feel like I'm recovering well enough, I'll take the day. I will take either the Thursday or the Sunday, and I'll take that day off if I feel like I need to. You don't want to push yourself into the grave here, but you do want to push yourself hard enough to push yourself forward, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's my week. It ends up being, what did I figure out? Something like it's something like 14 to 16 hours a week that I end up being here at the gym. It's a hard push. Some weeks are harder than others. Had a particularly hard week this last one, but I pushed through, and I'm coming out of it. Just felt like everything was heavier than normal. Happens every once in a while, right? Your body just kind of lags a little bit, and I tried pushing through, and it was tough. It was tough, but I made a go of it, and now I feel like I'm popping back, which is good. And yeah, week by week, day by day, month by month, I'm getting stronger. I'm getting in better shape. My heart health is good. That's why I do that 13 minutes at the end. That's all heart health. That's all cardiovascular and heart health. My heart rates doing that have gone down significantly in the last year. I mean, a year ago, if I hadn't started doing this, I'd probably be dead, to tell you the honest truth. And look at me. I'm here, I'm doing this. I've got myself down from, 34% body fat to 13.8, I believe I'm at now. And like that's significant, right? I've gone down in that much body fat, and I'm 5 pounds heavier than I was a year ago, and that's muscle. Like, come on, guys, you can get out here. You can do this too. You can get out here and you can do this for yourself. Imagine how much better you'll feel walking down the street, walking around the office, walking around the workplace, walking around a store. And instead of thinking, you know, people are looking at me because I got this big gut, you think, people are looking at me because I got these guns, right? I know it sounds stupid and it sounds, I don't know, maybe arrogant or egotistical, but it's not, because that's not what it's about. It's not about being better than other people. It's about being better than you were. And people will notice that, okay? You'll notice a huge difference in your life. Just come on out, get out to the gym, get yourself in shape, get your life together. You guys can do it. I know you can do it, all right? Come on, I want to see you out here with me, okay? Because I love you guys. Have a good one.